Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today, well, I'm in celebration mode. The channel, it's finally surpassed 1,000 subscribers and the crowd goes wild. That was special effects, not my voice, in case you're wondering. But anyway, what I thought I'd do is, it's been a bit of a journey for me, as you can tell from the title. And I thought what I would do is just share some of the things that I've learned along the way that might help you if you're looking to build a YouTube channel from scratch. There's definitely a few lessons that I've learned, and I think I'd love to share them with you. But before I do that, I want to say a huge thank you so much to everybody that supported the channel. Whether you're a subscriber, which is awesome, and by the way, if you're not, go ahead and do that right now. For everybody who's liked the videos, people that have commented and engaged, that has been absolutely fantastic. Those that have jumped onto the live streams, all of that sort of stuff, it really is appreciated. It's something I really enjoy doing, and to have that sort of support has been absolutely brilliant. So, a little bit of background on the channel. I started it back in 2016, and really when I started it, it was going to be more of probably a sports gaming channel, and a lot of my earlier videos were actually Major League Baseball, were MLB The Show, and I did that for quite a while, and I had a focus on opening packs. The only problem with that is while I did manage to get quite a number of subscribers and quite a few views and stuff like that, it was just so expensive. If you want to, get the sort of pack openings that people are looking for, it just cost a lot of money, and so it just wasn't sustainable long term, I should say, long time also. But so what I actually did is halfway through this sort of 3 years, 7-month period, I actually changed what I was mainly focusing on. And while I still do sports gaming because I really enjoy it, I've probably got more of a focus on simulation gaming now. So I started with Farming Simulator, and of late have put a real focus into Flight Simulator, which ironically is a game that I've played most in my life and have enjoyed for such a long time. So I sort of wonder why I didn't really start the channel with that. But anyway, that's sort of an overview of the history of the channel, and it just sort of slowly built over the last few years, and particularly in the last 4 or 5 months, we've seen some really good, steady and consistent growth. So what I've done is I've put down 5 tips here that I think would help any YouTuber. Now, there's a bunch of different things you can do, and I'm not going to get into the really technical aspects, but here goes 5 things that I've learned that perhaps could help you grow in your channel. The first one is, and I think this is, to me, the most important thing, is to record content that you enjoy recording. So whether you're a gamer, whether you're doing stuff out in real life, whatever it might be, if you are enjoying doing it, then it's going to be much easier to motivate, I'll spit it out eventually. It's going to be easier to motivate yourself. And you see, I never edit these videos, by the way. I usually just talk all the way through, and then if I make a mistake, I'll leave it in. That's one thing you could do. That's been very authentic. That could be another tip. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But what I was saying is record stuff you enjoy. And I think you see out there a lot of YouTubers are talking about being burnt out. Now, it could be stuff they enjoy and just get burnt out because of the daily, the day in, day out sort of trudgery of having to put out content. But I've found, particularly for a channel like mine, which is relatively part-time, I'm playing the games anyway that I'm recording, so I enjoy doing that, and it makes it a lot easier to continue to put content out over a long period of time. The second thing I would recommend is choose a niche. And you've heard the story of my channel where I sort of started off in the sports gaming world and then have sort of morphed over into more of a simulation focus. But I suppose if I had my time again, I would probably start the channel up as pure simulation, given that that's the games that I play the most. And I might have even considered maybe creating just a pure flight simulation channel. Now, it allows you to build an audience of like-minded people, allows you to really zero in and provide content that those sorts of people are going to enjoy. And you can sort of develop a following on the back of that. So I think that having a niche gives you that opportunity to really build an audience with the same sort of interests as you. The third thing is consistency, and this is definitely something that I haven't done over the whole 3 years, 7 months that this channel has been going. Although what I would say is that over the last probably 4 or 5 months, I have shown a bit of consistency, and it's certainly paid off. So consistency to me means putting out content on a regular basis, and what I would add into that is on your schedule, because a lot of videos out there are saying you've got to pump out daily content, and that's all good if you're a full-time YouTuber. But if you're like me with a family, with a job, all that sort of stuff, it's just not realistic to do that. So I've sort of settled into the 1 to 2 videos per week sort of realm, and you might find you can do more than that or less than that. But if you show a consistent upload sort of time schedule, then people know when you're going to upload, and they can expect that content to come through and are able to support you. The fourth thing is engaging with your audience, and this is something that I enjoy doing it, and I think it's had a positive impact on my channel. And that's about getting into the comments, responding to as many comments as you can. And I think if you look back through my channel, I think I've responded to, I would say, almost every single comment. Now, I'm not like a channel that's getting 1,000 comments, so it's definitely manageable for me. And I think if you started to grow a YouTube channel that ended up blowing up and you're getting sort of hundreds of thousands of views and thousands of comments, obviously that's a bit difficult. But I think, having that engagement on each video, maybe asking a question at the top, what do they think about it, or asking it within the video, that then encourages people to jump in there, give their thoughts. That I'm pretty sure that helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that sort of stuff too. So, having that whole engagement with your audience is certainly going to be beneficial to growing your channel. And it can also give you some ideas around the sort of content to put out if that's the sort of thing you want to ask. The final tip I have, and this might seem a little bit obvious, but you need to record stuff that people want to watch. And that's pretty easy to say, but not necessarily easy to execute. The reality is for me, this has been a bit of a trial and error type process. And what I have found is, particularly in the simulation world, the types of videos that people seem to respond the best to are like the how-to videos, how to, 5 basic tips for flying an X-plane, or how to install scenery, or whatever, that sort of stuff. And I think that's a really good way to get consistent views on your videos, and then you can expand it out to do the sort of showing you flying between 2 destinations, or sort of let's play type scenarios, or ongoing series. The ongoing series are always a challenge, because trying to keep it up for over an extended period of time and putting out episodes often enough to keep people engaged can always be challenging too. But so it is an obvious thing, but putting stuff out there that people want to watch, obviously it's pretty important, or else people just aren't going to watch it. Funny that. Anyway, there goes my thoughts. Like I say, I'm an absolutely tiny YouTuber. I do this because I enjoy doing it. I hope that it blows up one day. That would be absolutely brilliant to do this in a little bit more seriously. But at the end of the day, I do it because I enjoy it, and that's probably why I haven't given up. It's taken such a long time to get to a sort of basic level of subscriptions, but because I enjoy doing it, I play the games anyway, then, I haven't really focused on that side of it too much. So if you've got this far, thank you very much for watching. Thanks again to absolutely everybody that's engaged with my videos or given me support. If you do enjoy them, please subscribe if you're new. It costs nothing at all, except maybe just a little bit of self-respect. And who's not willing to give up some of that? Most of us do it on a Saturday night when you're out there clubbing or worse. Anyway, like it also. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Here we go. This is what happens when you're unscripted. Like the videos if you do enjoy this too, and throw your comments down below. Let us know what you think. Let us know some ideas on what you think the channel should do. And as always, some more content coming up very soon. But 1,000 subscribers, I'm very, very happy with that. And until next time, everybody, take it easy.